Welcome back to Not Your Abuela's podcast. We are your co-hosts, Jody and
Cassie.
You know, we always got to start off with a little liner from our beautiful ChatGPT. So here's this week's. This isn't your Tia's parenting podcast. We're two queer Latino moms navigating motherhood, marriage, meltdowns, and doing it our own way. Unfiltered, unapologetic, and definitely not your abuela's podcast. Subscribe now and let the cheeseman begin.
Oh shit. Okay.
So this week, you guys,
Cheeseman. Sheesh.
it's Wednesday.
Oh my.
But it feels like it's been a week. So this week,
Yeah.
I did make us a little cocktail.
Thanks, babe.
Let's see if you like it.
Alright.
I just put whatever we have.
Oh gosh. Oh, it's
What
good.
does it taste like?
I mean, you gotta give it away.
What?
You said pomegranate.
Okay, but
Oh, you put more stuff. Let me take this. It's actually really good. Wow. Either that, or I'm just freaking thirsty.
It has 2 shots.
2 shots? Oh wow.
I'm like, don't look over there.
Oh my goodness. Wait, is that pineapple?
Pineapple
I just guessed because it was yellow liquid.
and
Dang, how many fruits are there?
watermelon.
Pomegranate. Oh, watermelon.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Mix it up.
Mix it up for you
Tastes
guys.
good. Nice and fruity.
We've had a long week. With that being said, let's get into our peek and pit, babe.
Okay, my peak, I would have to say, why are you looking like that? I just cracked myself up. I would have to say, we both had a nice fertile window, if you know what I mean. Winky winky.
You're a freak.
I know. I mean, that's not anything that's been great so far in my life. That's a good one, right? Okay, and then my armpit. No, I'm just kidding. Pit.
She had one drink.
I know.
One sip of sherry.
I'm tired. I'm hallucinating right now. I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, my pit would be yeah, just more work at work. That makes sense. More work at work now. But yeah, I just thought of different things coming in my workplace, and
A lot of stressful things.
I wouldn't say it's stressful,
your world.
but a lot of, just gotta keep on moving. Not a new employee anymore, so
I get it.
yeah,
I get it.
gotta keep the ball rolling. That's what I meant.
Good for you, girl.
Yeah, girl. What's yours?
My peak is the opposite of yours. A lot of good stuff in the works, career-wise. I'll leave it at that.
Okay. Period.
And my pit is work.
Work
Has just been,
for you. It's like always work though.
yeah,
A lot of shit
literally.
goes down.
I feel like these weeks. I'm trying to hold my hand. I feel like these weeks have been so stressful, but it is what it is. You got to keep it pushing. So, yeah, that's the peak in the pit for episode 3.
Yeah.
Let's keep it pushing.
Alrighty.
So this week we decided to add a new little segment to our podcast, and it's called the Cheeseman Hour. So I asked you guys on Instagram to send me some cheese. So this week I don't think I'm gonna do all of them. I'm probably gonna do one to save the rest for the other ones. But girl,
What girl?
somebody sent in, and you guys, I'm gonna do these every week, but I promise you I will not say your name.
Of course. Yeah. Keep it confidential.
Keep it confidential. I'm actually thinking, instead of doing it questions on Instagram, I think I might I think there's a way you can do anonymous, because I feel like people would be more comfortable
Oh yeah.
sending it in that way.
Yeah.
Because because the way I can see who's sending it to me, of course I would never say who it's from, but that way I can get more juicy juicy cheese, man.
And you won't know who it's coming from.
And we won't know who it's coming from. And you guys can feel like you can send in whatever the hell you want. Because that's what the hell this podcast is for, baby.
Oh, okay.
Getting shit unfiltered and unapologetic. Babe, somebody sent in. It says, somebody's tia had an affair and got pregnant.
Not the tia.
The tia girl.
The tia.
The guy she had an affair with never found out. And the tia's husband raised the child, bitch.
That's not even his.
Ain't even your baby.
Sheesh.
And now the Sancho is dead.
I'll say, pobrecito. He died.
The Sancho's dead. So he died not knowing he had a child, bitch.
That's crazy.
And this man is raising this other man's baby. Still. Hey, I wonder if did the tia tell her husband now?
Well, why would she? I mean, the guy's not here anymore.
I know, but like, what if it gets to the point where, like, if the kid's older, like, what if medical shit happens and it's like, oh, my family don't have that shit.
It's true.
You never know.
Yeah, go both ways. Or unless she just wants to keep it secret for the rest of her life.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
keep her life easy.
We do know somebody that is in a situation like that. I'm not gonna say no names. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's some cheese.
Yeah. That's some cheese.
That's some cheese. But another one that I wanted to talk about, and it wasn't right in. It was actually from my coworker. I learned about this today, granted. That's why I didn't tell you this one.
Oh, okay.
Girl, and I don't think she'll care. No, make sure. No, it's not violating anything because the person doesn't even. It's because I work in HR, so I have to like be very careful. But no, this wasn't even an employee, so I'm good. And even if it was, this was over 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Because she's been working for my company for 30 years, so.
Okay.
Anyways, she was telling me how you know that we're moving offices. So for those of you that don't know, I work for a multifamily real estate company. I work in the corporate office in the HR department. And so we are moving offices. And so cleaning out everything. I only had 8 years of stuff to clean out, so it wasn't like too bad, but my coworker had 30 plus years to clean out, girl. So she was going through her documents and she found like a fax from like, I don't know, like 2000 something. And then she's like, girl, I gotta tell you that she's doing this. And I'm like, what? Well, at that time, she was working on site. And she's a community manager.
Oh, wow.
So her coworker, let's just say it was like a leasing consultant, the coworker's friend was dating, or was having, I guess it's an affair. Yeah, it is an affair. Was having an affair with a doctor, a well-known doctor in Houston. Well, the doctor was telling her like all the things that these motherfuckers want to be saying, right? Like, oh, you're beautiful. Like, I'm gonna get you all
butter you up.
I'm gonna do all this for you. Blah 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 blah. Girl, well, push comes to shove, and of course, he don't leave his wife. He stays with his wife, breaks up with the girlfriend, right? No, bitch. She said, "Oh, you gonna break up with me?" Bitch, she sent. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? Well, fax was like a big thing back then.
Of course.
She faxed
30 years ago.
Yeah, she faxed a picture of him on the phone, like with the, and you can see the picture. It was like the string. You know how the string?
Yeah.
The phone's
cord.
Yes. On the phone, butt ass naked, dick all out and everything, girl. She faxed that picture to every single doctor in Houston.
Oh my gosh.
And he's the most well-known doctor at that time in Houston. So every single doctor in Houston has a new picture, and on there it says, if you, oh God, I wish I would have took a picture of it. If you
saw it?
I saw it. Well, it's because like the fact that she showed me, it was black and white, and it was very like the
quality,
the exposure and whatever.
Yeah.
Well, like you couldn't see his dick or anything, but like you could see, like I could see the figure of the man on the phone like this with the string, but I couldn't see like anything down there. It says, call, I forgot his name. Call, let's just say Rick Brown. Why did I say Rick Brown?
Dumb.
Funeral
home.
Call Ricky Bobby.
Yeah.
Call Ricky Bobby for free sex and lots of pot or something like that.
Oh my God.
And then girl, she put his whole fucking number on there. So not only did she send a nude picture,
Yeah.
he's a well-known doctor. Every single doctor's office in the Houston suburb area now has his picture.
Yeah.
And has his number.
That's crazy.
I don't know what happened after that, if the wife or whatever,
Yeah.
but bitch. She said, "Oh, you gonna fuck with me?
Yeah.
You gonna fuck with me? Yeah, I'll show you."
That's crazy.
Can you imagine?
Damn, it's facts. It's like everyone fucking saw it.
Yeah, but I was like, she's lucky that it was
Yeah.
facts and not now. Like,
Oh, well, yeah.
now you can put that
But
shit.
still, even with facts, like, you know, according to you, it showed a lot of people still. It still got around.
And not just that, girl. It's getting sent to the doctor's offices.
Mm-hmm.
So that means every single office coordinator, like, everyone saw it.
Oh, yeah.
But again, I was telling my friend, my coworker, I'm like, girl, she's lucky. The guy's lucky it wasn't social media back then, because
Oh, yeah.
that shit would have been on Instagram. That would have been on X.
Yep.
I mean,
there's like the Coldplay fucking
There's like
video.
the Coldplay video, girl. I mean, I honestly, I was like, that makes me think of that. But look at him, it would have been way worse.
Oh, yeah. That is crazy.
So,
okay, that's a good cheeseman story.
Yeah.
Wow. You found that out today, you said?
Yeah, I found that out today. I was
Wow.
cracking up. I could not believe it. And then it was so funny. It's not cheeseman, but she was like, "Do you know what this is?" Girl, it's a floppy disk. I was like, "Girl, yes, I know what that
floppy
is."
disk.
I was like, "I don't know." She's like, "I don't know how to see what's on here." I was like, "I don't know either." I mean, they're...
I don't even know if you can anymore. I
don't
actually
know.
had a conversation with my coworker. I don't think you can do that anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Floppy
Maybe
disks
you
are
could
so
send
old.
it to someone and kind of like film.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. Anyways,
Yeah.
that's today's cheeseman for the day.
Cheese.
Cool.
Cool.
I also sent in what other topics people would like to hear. I mean, we have a list of ones that we want to touch on. I feel like we can add some of the lists that we have, maybe like on and off, like what people want to hear, what we have.
Yeah.
So today's, again, will be another one that people want to hear. Like last week's was fertility. This one, I got, I know, and I already talked to you about it, but they wanted to touch on religion.
Yeah.
And growing up in the church. So episode 3 is on religion.
Is on religion.
It's a very sticky subject.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people, some people don't really want to talk about it. Especially in the queer space.
Yeah, the queer space. LGBTQ, yeah. Community.
It's tough because, as you all know, it's very frowned upon to be gay. Even though it doesn't directly state. Let me not get off. Let me not get off track and let my my thoughts. But if you know me, you know what I was gonna say. So we thought we'd break it down and kind of talk about our background. We both, me more than you, grew up in the church, in the Christian church. So we have similar but very different experiences.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about both and go from there.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think back, back in my early days. No, I'm just kidding.
So think about sorry to interrupt you, but think about when was the first time that you can remember going to church?
Yeah, I guess I'll start with I was baptized as a Catholic when I was a baby. Shout out the Elena.
Me too.
She baptized me.
We've had that in some. Oh yeah, aw.
Yeah, my godmother, well, my tia / godmother. She baptized me as a Catholic. Obviously, y'all know we're children.
You don't know what's happening.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. But my parents were really laid back growing up. They didn't really. I felt like I found the church that I started going to.
You didn't go to church as a child?
I didn't go to church as a child.
With the family?
No, with the family. I didn't, yeah.
Okay.
And then I went, I want to say, I think it was either 6th grade or 7th grade. I heard about Palm Valley. Shout out Palm Valley Church in Mission. And yeah, I started going because one of my best friends, Caitlin Garza, I don't know if she'll ever see this, but but yeah, she went there and then she invited me. And yeah, I thought it was cool. I was able, got into the church and I liked it because it was, non-denominational.
Yeah.
And, I felt like, they accepted everybody. Everyone, they didn't really get into your personal life like that.
I'm glad you had that experience.
Yeah, it was really cool. The youth pastor was really nice. Worship team, everyone was really cool. I never had a bad problem, any bad vibes or problems there.
What was your level of involvement in the church? Did you have any, or were you just a attender?
No. I mean, I served a little bit.
Okay.
I wouldn't say like as fully as you did
Yeah.
in your family, but
Yeah.
But I mean, I did here and there different events and stuff, and I did go on a church camp field trip,
Yeah.
so that was cool.
Yeah. I know about that church.
Yeah, you're so funny. Yeah, that was cool. I mean, that was the only honestly like trip that I went on with them.
Yeah.
I can't remember the exact name of the place, but it was really cool. It was, I'll never forget when we got there. It was like in the middle of nowhere.
It had to be in the hill country.
Yeah.
That's where all the camps are.
Yeah, it was. I don't know why Tejas is bringing a name to me.
Tejas?
Yeah, because you would go inside. It was cool. You would get to the or something. Tejas something. You would get to the venue or whatever, you know, the place that they were having it at, and they had a pool, and the pool was shaped as a cross.
Tejas camp.
Tejas, yeah,
Right?
something. Gosh, can't remember. Do you remember what year I went there?
Girl.
I just guessed. That has something. Or that I don't know why that has to bring it.
Yep.
That
Tejas camp and retreat.
Yeah, I think so. Where's it at?
In
Damn, I can't even remember that. That was not too long ago. You know, I mean, I have good memory, sometimes bad memory.
Giddings, Texas.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
we gotta have the time, y'all.
Yep. Baby boy is crying.
Baby boy's crying.
All right, we'll be back. Just kidding.
All right, you guys. So we're back. Sorry, the baby.
Yeah.
We didn't give a time check this week.
Oh, we didn't give a time check. Yeah.
10:22.
I think we started.
10:23 now.
Yeah, we started around maybe 10.
Yeah.
10.
Yeah. But that's our life, y'all.
Yeah.
Unfiltered.
We were thinking he's having nightmares, right?
Yes, we are. I have this app. We're like totally like, but we're gonna take a little break. I have this app called the Wonder Weeks. And we, you know, and so it like tells us which like phase they're in, and he's in like the fussy phase right now. So
yeah.
So
that explains the nightmares.
Okay.
But
yeah, you were talking about Camp Tejas.
Yes.
I was googling while you were gone. I don't see the pool with the with the cross, but maybe there. I don't know.
I don't know.
But yeah, so you went to this camp.
Yeah, so I think I hope that was the name of it. I don't know. I just guessed.
There's a bunch of camps in that area.
Oh, okay.
That's just like
you researched.
No, that's just I know because you know with the floods that are gonna happen.
Oh, yeah,
I was doing research,
that's true.
and because I mean that's what we did as kids too. Like we went to camp there, and all the camps are there. So
yeah. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I went to that camp and that was cool. And then I think 7th grade, 8th grade. Yeah, like as I got older, I told my mom she wanted to come to church with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she came. So that's how she started getting into the church.
And your mom was really involved.
Oh yeah.
Even up to the time of her passing, she was really involved.
She served a lot of stuff and more than I did. So she was always there. But
I think that was her escape from like just her daughter left, you know, not left, but like moved out. Yeah.
Yeah, she went to Splendor. What is it, Splendor?
Yeah.
And so she went to a lot of different
so you
women events.
You technically got your mom to go to church.
Yeah, so that was cool.
Nice.
My dad and my brother, I mean, they would come during holidays.
Yeah, holidays. Easter, Christmas.
All the holidays, yeah, because my mom and I would force them, but yeah, my dad's never really been religious like that, but
good.
Yeah, so that was
that's good.
Yeah.
So you've had
pretty
a good
simple,
a good church experience. Sounds like.
Yeah.
I mean, I already knew that, but
yeah.
Sure. Yeah. So mine is way different. My earliest memories, and I've always been in the church. My grandparents took us to church as kids, and we went to apostolic / like Assemblies of God type church. Every Wednesday, every Sunday.
Yeah.
And Sunday was morning service and that 7 p.m. service, girl.
Yeah. I always freaked out when I got with you. I was like, when we got together, I was like, you would be there all day. I went to Wednesday and Sunday too, but Sunday it was like an hour. Yours was like the whole day.
But I'm talking about like when I was younger.
Oh,
like,
you were younger.
When I met you, I was already, like, it was already a different church.
Yeah.
When I was younger, the church that I went to growing up in, I mean, we lived, I literally felt like we lived at church. And you can ask my cousins, like, we all, like, grew up. Jenny and Chrissy, I mean, because my uncle was the musical director for the church. So they were always there. My grandparents were involved. This is pre my dad finding the Lord.
Yeah.
And so I've been involved in the church, I mean, before I can even remember. Like, we had this thing called missionettes. Like, I went to every single stage in missionettes. The whole shebang, girl. And even up into my teenage years, when we moved to the Valley, we found a church. And I did my whole youth there too. Was heavily involved.
You're in the worship team.
Well, I was in the worship team. I was on like the teacher for the kids. I was a youth leader. Like I was. But yeah, I've always been involved in the church from as early as I can remember. Even like when I was younger, I know for a fact we'd have like Wednesday service, and then Thursdays was always like outreach, I guess. Fridays was youth nights, so they'd have at the church, like they'd have like different events for the youth. Saturday mornings typically were things too, and then Sundays morning and
wow.
So really, the only days that we're in a church are Tuesdays, Mondays, and Tuesdays. Now that I think about it,
Yeah,
like, what the fuck?
that's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah. So that's a bit of both of our backgrounds. The question that was asked was more so like the backlash we received in our religion, trying and living our true authentic self. We both have very different backgrounds when it comes to the backlash. I say that because there's not really. Well, get into your story.
Yeah, so I guess like with me, as I got older and I obviously, you know, I guess figured out my questionality, my sexuality. I was, I was 14, 15. I mean, obviously younger, but you know, where I could like, you know, comprehend everything. And yeah, I was, no one really knew in my church, to be honest with you. I don't think I ever told you that, but I think people over my church didn't really know
that you were gay.
That I was gay, I think.
How old were you?
Like 14, 15, yeah.
So nobody said nobody thought anything.
Nobody thought anything. I don't think so.
Okay. At that point, had you already come out to like friends?
No.
Oh, so you're sneaky.
Not yet. Yeah. I said sneaky. Sneaky link. No, I was kidding. So yeah, that happened, and so the only, like I said, my church, I never really had problems with, you know.
Nobody ever found out.
Nobody ever found out stuff. Yes.
Yeah.
So then, moving forward, this was like years after. Like even when my mom, like past my mom already finding out about me, like as a lesbian, coming out as a lesbian.
What? I just think of your mom. She'd be like lesbianist.
Oh yeah, lesbianist. Oh my girl, she liked that word.
I know.
Okay, lesbianist. So yeah, moving forward, my it wasn't until years after where like my mom, obviously everyone knew that, you know, I was a lesbian. It wasn't until my mom shared with me that my youth pastor. So yeah, years later, I think my mom, she met with Micah and
confided in him.
And confided in him, yes, exactly. And they talked in person. I think she was still trying to navigate like
her emotions
and how she felt, you know, and how like she would accept it.
Because at that point you were already for sure full blown, like you like, this is my life, like
yes,
take it or leave it type shit.
Yes, even though my mom, rest in peace, mom.
Yeah.
But no, even though she always thought like it was like a phase. Which I think your parents, it's just a phase, mija. Like, you know what? But yeah, so then Micah, I guess, she reached out to him, confided in him, asked him for advice about everything, how to approach the situation, whatever. And Micah, he's always real chill, laid back, probably one of the chillest, coolest dudes I've ever met.
For sure.
And he just told her, I mean, you know, you may, you know, that's a lifestyle that she wants to live, and you, you know, obviously everyone has their own opinions on it, but at the end of the day, like, you know, she chose to live that lifestyle, and whether, I think she said, whether you agree with it or not, or accept it, or, you know, whatever you want to do, you know, that's her decision to make. And he was like, his words, I can't
Yeah.
exactly
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
what he said, but when my mom told me, I was like, oh my God.
Do you think
know?
maybe she was expecting more like,
I think so. I already know what you're saying.
you know,
Yeah.
like no, you don't need to be like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
I think, but he wasn't like that. He was, you know.
He approached it how people should approach these things, with grace and love and just respect and acceptance.
And and he even brought up, you know, God loves everyone, you know, and
period.
Yeah, he was.
We love an accepting pastor.
Yes, he's really cool. At the end of the day, it's like, I'm gonna answer to the Lord, you know, like
exactly.
Later on, you know, obviously when we go to heaven and stuff, like we'll know by then, you know, and so that was I wouldn't say it was really anything bad or anything.
Yeah, it's just the way your experience went, and I'm honestly like really happy for you because
I think that opened her eyes a lot too, you know.
That's not the norm in the church, and that's not the norm for, unfortunately, a lot of people. Yeah, myself included, but you're very lucky that you had that experience. Yeah, for sure. Because it's not
always the case.
Yeah, that's not always the case. Yeah. And I think also that helped your mom accept you more and know that, hey, you know, you're right. Like, it is her life.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't think I can't really speak for her, but I don't know if she really like fully accepted it. I mean, she always told me like, at the end of the day, you're my daughter and stuff, you know, so I'm gonna love you regardless. But I think she got a lot better over the years as far as like, you know, she never treated me differently or anything, but it was just learning how to navigate, like, okay, you know, my daughter. I have a gay daughter. Yeah. And then it's just I don't know. It's I mean, it's, you know, it was different for us, I think, because our parents are older. Yeah. And not a lot of that happened back in the day.
And we could touch on this now in another time too, but you gays right now are very lucky because when Cassie and when Cassie and I got together, gay marriage wasn't even legalized in the United States. Like, we've been together longer than we've been legalized to be married. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. And I feel like the gays now are very lucky to grow up in a society that's a lot more accepting and a lot more understanding on gay rights, because when we were growing up, it was still legal for an employer to discriminate you based on your sexual orientation. I did not come out. I didn't have to come out, but I'm using the term. I didn't have to come out. I could not come out until I got to this job that I'm at right now. I never felt comfortable enough because I'm like, I could get fired. Yeah. I could get fired for liking and loving who I'm with. And that's not the case now. Like, there's protections in place for that, which I'm like, I feel like we're in the middle generation of like the Lindas, like the older gays that didn't have none of this shit. Like, grew up with like complete people just being stupid and saying the most stupidest, nastiest things. Yeah. To us in the middle, where we're like, yes, we got called a lot of disgusting names, but also got to experience the joys of gay rights. Yeah. And then there's the gaybies that are very lucky to just live a full free life. Yeah. Being able to go to prom with their girlfriends and boyfriends, like,
and not even like I don't even think some people that I've talked to in the past, they like, coming out is not even really a thing anymore.
You don't come out. Nobody comes out. Nobody has to say, hey, friend. Yeah. Okay. Like, it's not a thing anymore. I don't hear people say I'm coming out. I mean, unless you have very strict parents. I see on TikTok, like, some kids do it, but I mean, like, oh, I got a girlfriend. Oh, cool. Okay, cool. Like, it was like I'll never forget when I came out to my friends. Like, I first came out as bi to like see how they would act, and they were like, okay, cool. And then I did that with my family too, like my cousins. I said I was bi because I'm like, oh, well, bi is not that bad, right? Like, I still love like boys. I had no desire for guys at all, but I just said it just see. And then they were like, oh, I mean, whatever. So I was like, okay. A couple months later, well, you know what? I'm actually a lesbian. And like, it was like the bomb, like a big ass bomb drop. Like, it was like a big ass thing. Thankfully for me, friends wise, it wasn't as hard because I had so many friends that were lesbians in school. Like, I feel like PHA North was like the hub of the gays. I feel like Mission Vets was like that too.
Yeah.
It was definitely like the hub for the gays. And then, but with my cousins, it was not like a huge thing, but it was definitely like, oh shit, so gay.
Yeah, it's real.
Like, you hot that. Type shit, but yeah, I went off on a tangent on that, but
yeah, I get you.
That's where I feel like it's a lot harder for us as terms as our parents, because I mean, you're not the first gay. I am the first gay in my family. Like, I'm out gay. I mean, you never know. There might be some motherfuckers in my family that
I know.
They sure do be acting gay. That's neither here nor there. But getting back on track. So your experience, I'm glad you had a positive one, because mine not so much.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I have a video on my channel talking about coming out. I don't think I have one.
I don't think so.
I talked about it on my stories and in Snapchat a couple years ago on coming out day. But my story is completely different. In the church, like, there'd be Sundays where the preaching was like, to somebody like, gays, you're going to hell. Like just the most nastiest things, and you're sitting there with so much conviction, and you're just like, oh my God, like he's speaking exactly to me. Like, it's exactly what I felt like sitting there, and I felt like in my soul he was speaking to me. And it just, like, it honestly caused a lot. And I hate people like, you use the word depression so loosely. I just don't have another word to describe the feeling, but it, like, caused a lot of depression for me. It caused a lot of ideation thoughts for me. We all know what that means, but it was very hard for me growing up. It was not good, and I'm trying to go there, because I find myself still at my old ass age of 32, right?
I know you're gonna give me.
I always forget my birthday. Like, after 30, I forgot.
Yeah, 30 is.
I feel like when I turn 30, when I turn 35, I feel like 35, like I'll remember again. But 32, at my old age of 32, like, I still, like, there's times where I'm just like, fuck, man. Like, I get those thoughts again. Like, not like ideation thoughts, but like the depression of feeling like, like that ugly feeling. Your experience was different from mine, but I always had ideas that I was gay growing up. Funny story, my first ever crush, her name was, I already told you that. Her name was Cassandra Lopez, but Cassandra with a C. So the fact that I married Cassandra Lopez, like, it's weird.
Crazy.
But that crush was like when I was like, girl, I was like 6 or 7. Because we played the same softball team our entire lives. And so me more coming out was more in the church in the Valley, the church that we attended while I was in my youth. I don't know why, like, they're so obsessed with knowing every single part of your life. Like, I feel like they go and, like, Google, like, look up everything on social, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, get the fuck off my dick type shit. Like, I wanted to say that, but of course I never said that. I just sit there and took it, even though there's other people in the church that were doing way worse things, but God forbid there's a lesbian, right?
Yeah.
So I received a lot of backlash growing up. A lot of times, even kind of felt like blackmail. Like, if you don't tell your parents, like, we're gonna tell, like, I'm just like, dude, seriously, like,
can you just live your life?
Live your fucking life. Leave me the fuck alone. Go worry about the teenager that's fucking the 13-year-olds.
Yeah.
How about you worry about that 17-year-old that's having fucking sex with a 13-year-old? Why don't you worry about that? And then you still have him as a leader praising the Lord on Sundays. Go tell them something. Why are you worried about me?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I wanted to say.
I feel like it's because you had your whole, like, life together, and I felt like everything on the outside was, like, showing to them maybe like a threat or some way.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like
the way that my dad told me, and if you all know too, like, the background I've had with my parents has not been easy. I'm not going to talk about
the
detail,
details.
but it was not not an easy. Where we're at now, I praise the Lord every day because I never imagined myself being in a situation with my parents now where
You're so cute. You're so cute. I love you.
I still cry to this day. Like, what the hell?
Mamas.
You know, okay.
Yeah.
I did not want to cry. I did not want to cry.
It hits you hard.
It definitely hits hard. I swear to God, it's like been 5 years and I still get so emotional. But did not expect myself to be in a situation where I am today, where we're all in the same room together. Like, they're coming over, like
spending the night,
like
staying with us.
I mean, just
it makes your heart happy.
Yeah.
My mama, you're so cute. Yeah.
I mean, just grateful is all I could say.
Yeah, of course.
That's all I could.
Yeah.
That's all I could say. I can't. I don't have any other words, and I'm not gonna. I don't want to go into details about it. Because for me, the day that we had that talk at my parents' house, and my dad said the things that he said, like anything else was squashed for me. Obviously, the pain is still there from all the years and all that, but
different things that happen.
Yeah, but every day my prayers are always to God just to take that pain away and substitute it for all the good. And I'm gonna get there one day, but you know, it's still.
It's okay if you don't.
Yeah, but it still hurts sometimes. But anyways,
I'm glad you let it out.
Yeah, I didn't mean to get. I didn't think. I was hoping I wouldn't get emotional about this, but you know, it's just it's a sticky topic for me because of my background.
Everything that you went through.
Yeah. So I did receive a lot of backlash. A lot of. Oh, I was saying, the way my dad described it to me, now that we're able to talk and just talk about just things that go on in the church. But when people see a light in you that they cannot dim nor reach, they will do anything in their power to dim that light. And
it's true.
I'm not trying to like make myself like be this big old person, but I will say that like in my time in the church, I was very much in it. The fact that I was a lesbian had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
My relationship with God was not what's the word I'm looking for? Like, it was not, I don't even know what the word I'm looking for, but my relationship with God was completely different than me being a lesbian. Like, I feel like it had nothing to do with it. Like, I feel like who cares? Not like who cares, but I don't know how to explain it.
I get you. It was separate.
Completely separate. And I feel like people said that I could not be a true Christian if I was a lesbian, which I'm sorry, but that's not true.
Yeah.
Like, I don't believe that. I don't believe that just because that you choose that the person that you choose to love dictates whether or not you can have a relationship with God. Like, I don't agree with that. And I feel like that is why the Christian church these days, nobody trusts it. Nobody wants to be around it because of the people that are in there.
Yep.
Because you want to throw sticks and stones about what is right or wrong, but you yourself are all fucked up. And I can tell you, every single person in leadership at church, they all have their shit. Yeah. And I know this for a fact. Everyone, I know it for a fact because I know. Like, for me, I was just so hurt by the way that I was treated. Like, I wanted nothing to do with church. Like, I wanted nothing.
It didn't matter what church it was. You just didn't.
I don't want to, and it was just church, not God. I feel like people.
Yeah. You have your own relationship with God.
Yeah, people want to say, "Oh, just because you like." I'm sorry, just because I don't go to organized religion does not mean I don't have a relationship with God. That's completely different.
Yep.
But also on that same subject, my relationship with God was, I mean, it was tethered. Like, I feel like, how can this shit just keep happening to me? Like, how can people say these things that are like we share blood with? Like, I did not understand how this could happen. And I did question. I questioned a lot of things, and I never said it out loud, but I just thought it. And then, but I always, in the back of my head, I always said, you know what? There has to be a reason why God is putting me through these situations. Like, there has to be a reason. And I never cursed him, never cursed anybody involved, never did anything. I just
malicious or anything.
I never did anything malicious. I just let it ride out and continue to live my authentic self.
Yeah.
And
just be you.
The day that I decided to, and this is oldest daughter syndrome, but we're people pleasers. The day that I decided to stop being a people pleaser and live for me and my family, it was weird. Like, everything just got better.
Yeah.
Everything just got so much better.
But yeah, because you start living for yourself and your whole entire life, especially with you and me too. I mean, you always want to be there for people, and you know, obviously people pleaser, but
Yeah.
you know, be there for them, and you know, try to live your life if they need excuse me, if they need help or anything. You set all your things that you're doing in your life aside to help them. But you know, when you obviously become together with them, a wife or whatever,
Your
a married
spouse,
spouse, it's you have to turn your life around.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like that's your family now.
Yeah.
You know, so
exactly.
it's different. Yeah, it's definitely different. But
Yeah. So, a lot of things wrote out after I left the church. And I say the church that I went to as a youth. A lot of different things wrote out, and I mean, let's just say, look where they're at now. But that's neither here nor there. But God works in mysterious ways.
He really does.
He really does, and it is what it is. It sucks that was my youth, that it was spent like that. And it sucks that part of my life made me have thoughts of never wanting to join a church again. But by the grace of God,
yeah, we found a church.
We found a church, y'all. Which leads us to our closing statements. Where we stand now. Given all of the trauma that I received from the church and all that, I never thought that I would ever join a church ever again, let alone be a devoted member of one. But here we are, been proudly attending our church for the last, was this year's 3 years? No, 2. This year's 2.
Oh, 2. Okay.
Yeah, we're going on the 3rd year.
Yeah, going on the 3rd year.
Very proud members of Hope City Church here in Houston, Texas. We did try several different churches here.
Yeah.
Most of them were, I'm not a fan. If you are already showing your prejudgments in the first couple services, it's a no for me. I've experienced that my entire life. I don't need to keep doing that now in my adulthood.
Yeah.
And Lakewood's nice, but it's just too big.
Yeah. And then now that we live in Katy.
It's
it's a farther drive.
Yeah. What I loved about Lakewood, I will say, is their worship is unmatched. I mean, it is just wow. Their worship is amazing. And I'm a huge, that's my number one thing. If the worship ain't hitting, I ain't sitting.
Yeah.
I am not sitting, baby. If the worship is not hitting, I ain't sitting. I am deucing. That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we found a church where we feel accepted, we feel loved. We don't, I mean, in the last 2 years, I've never even heard them talk about gay or race or anything that we are very proud stances on.
It makes it like kind of brings you back to Palm Valley. I mean, they're similar. I mean, it's different a little bit, but like since day one, Hope City, I've never felt different. I've never felt like I'm not wanted there.
Yeah, and another huge thing for me too, because also growing up in the church, I don't like a church that forces you to tithe. That should not be a if you don't tithe, you like, I feel like there's churches that if you don't tithe, you are not considered a member, which is so stupid to me. Because there's other ways of tithing. Just because I don't give you my 10% to the church doesn't mean that my 10% doesn't go to other things. For us, for example, we donate so much money a year to different foundations, charities. I mean, I give a large, and not for tax purposes, although it does help a little bit, but but because I genuinely love the cause. Like, there's so many different, I mean, I just think right now because of Pride Month, but Trevor Project, Marshall, during Black History Month, there's this one called, God, I always forget the names. I have them on auto, like, from our account to take out, so it's not like, I just have it like that every year, but there's so many different things that you could do to give your 10%. You don't have to always give it to church, although I understand because you got to keep the church running, but
like development,
there's a lot of different things that the church already receives from the state, like I don't know, I have a different opinion now, being gone through what I've gone through. I can't say we, but what I've gone through, seeing it from a different lens, my perspective definitely has changed in the church. And who's to say? I mean, no, I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't think I could ever go to a different church. I really do love this church. It's made me trust organized religion again. Made me fall deeper in love with God than I ever thought that we could. Made him trust. We've definitely put a lot of trust in him. And we've seen him moving and shaking definitely in our lives. A lot of things are moved that we asked to be removed. A lot of negative things, people, and then we've seen a lot of things added to our lives through prayer and just fasting and just 100% going full force into it. You touched on in your experience, your parents never forced anything on you. Where I don't feel like I was forced, but I guess I was forced. Like, it was like, get up or
exactly. You know what I mean? It was a requirement.
It was definitely a requirement. Now that I think about it.
And I think it just goes along, like, your dad obviously studying in that in theology and having that background, and then getting into church. And of course, I mean, what dad would not want his family to go to church?
And I think my dad's background too, just the way that he came to the Lord and just like the background, so
it all ties
together. But we get asked often, like, how are you going to do it with your own kids? And we do incorporate religion into our everyday lives. Every morning we say prayer with our kids. Every night we say prayer at the dinner table. And we also have the same prayer we've prayed to Josiah since he was in the hospital. Now we pray it over both of them. He knows his prayer. We prayed over Judah as well, so he'll learn his prayer. We express to him how he's God's children, God's child of God. Let him know the protections that God's protections over him. We pray protection over him. Like, we do incorporate religion in our everyday lives. We won't force it. I don't say force it, but like, we won't force him to do something he doesn't want to do. They don't want to do once they're older. But I feel right now as children, it's very important because there's a lot of wonderful lessons in the Bible for children. I mean, it shows them like you can learn motivation, like self-esteem, so many different things that decision making, a lot of different things, and a lot of the characters in the Bible I feel are very great for children. Josiah has his Bible that has the storybooks, and it really just breaks down each character and person in the Bible. And I mean, our kids have biblical names. Like we incorporate religion heavily in our everyday lives. But that's just because that's just what we decided to do, and also just because of like the experience that we've had now in our married lesbian adult life, with the church that we are with now. It makes you excited to be involved in church. It makes you want to go and just be a part of something greater. And it doesn't feel cult-like.
Yeah.
Like growing up, it doesn't feel like anything that I felt before. And you've had a different experience because Palm Valley is very similar to Hope City, in the sense of the way their teaching is, the way that they go about their everyday thing. But yeah, I hope that answered your question about living your authentic self and receiving backlash. The only advice I will end with is live your true authentic self. It's very scary. If your background is similar to mine, it is very scary to leave the church because it's so frowned upon, and it's just like, I get it, especially those that live in the small town that I live in, Mexico. I get it. That church scares me. So I completely understand, but I just don't care. Like,
and I think at the end of the day, I realized that I didn't say this earlier, but just, growing up and, adults now, it's like, just live for yourself, you know what I mean? Because just like Jody said, the moment she started not trying to please everybody anymore, and same for me, is like, it was just like a whole new like life, right? Like a whole new light, like shining upon us or something. We stopped caring what people thought about us, because I think we were both like that,
Yes.
It was always like, oh my God, I wonder how that person feels about me or whatever. And I think it comes with adulting. You get older and you start realizing like, oh my gosh, like the years before I always cared about like kind of like my image in a way, my reputation,
you really, that's all you have. So you're very much protective of it. But at the end of the day, my thing is, if they're not fucking financing or feeding me, I don't care. Yeah. Like, I really don't care. And what do I always tell you now? When you're like in a situation.
Oh, yes.
What do I always tell you, girl?
You're cracking me up. WWJD.
What is that?
That's originally, what would Jesus do for all our people here? But it's what would Jody do? Obviously.
Exactly. What would Jody do? Because I have grown tremendously, where I used to be very timid and just like push over to where it's like, no.
I was the same way.
I'm gonna put my foot down. If I don't like something, I'm gonna speak up. Like, I'm sorry you don't like that, but that's just too fucking bad.
Yeah, because if you don't speak up, and those people that are bothering you,
continue to do it. Continue to do it.
Yep.
So no,
just live your life as you want to live it. Who cares about what everyone else thinks? The moment you stop caring, everything's gonna open up for you. There's gonna be more doors opening up. Everything's just gonna shine in your life. And
when we say that, I want to be very specific. We don't mean to be disrespectful to adults. If you're a child, your younger watches, don't go disrespect your parents. I'm not saying that. Don't go
talking back.
Don't go say I'm gonna live my
don't do things behind their back.
Because I will say, although I was treated like shit, never once did I show any disrespect, and that's a fact. So I'm not saying go and disrespect. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying just live your authentic self with respect to those of authority or whatever. I still am very much a believer of respect your elders type shit.
For sure.
But so live your true authentic self. Who cares what people say? I mean, they're gonna talk about you regardless. If you're gay, if whatever, they're still gonna talk about you. So
they're always gonna find something to pick out of your body.
Give them a reason to talk about, baby. Live your true life. Live for you. Live for not like live for you, but like live for live for you. But
live for you.
But also in if you are a Christian or whatever religion you are, like God's gonna love you regardless. Like, as long as you're not doing stupid evil things, like you're loved. Like, I just don't understand why we have to live specifically by things like.
Because at the end of the day, we're still, I guess you can say, like, obviously everyone repents, from their sins and stuff, and you pray every day, you talk to God every day. It's just
like, if you're a good person, you do good things. I mean, you're good. Like, it is what it is, and I'm sure there's people that disagree with that. I know a lot of people that will disagree with that with me, for sure. But it is what it is, y'all. Like, I've seen a lot in my mere 32 years of life that I just don't care.
Yeah, as long just like you said, as long as you're being a good, kind person to this world and helping others, and you know, just being there for one another, I think that's all that matters.
And I'll end with Christians. If you want people to be in your church, you gotta stop being judgmental, because you are pushing away the people, and you're supposed to be Christ-like. Yeah, you're not Christ-like. You are anti-Christ-like. Like, the math, like, what is not mathing for you guys? Like, you want people in the church, don't condemn them immediately as soon as they walk in for the sins that they're committing, when you yourself are committing those sins.
And you're pushing everyone away that's walking in your church.
I mean, you are you are literally sitting by condemning and judging them the second that they walk in. And to end, Hunting Wives is a really good example. If you haven't watched it on Netflix, I mean, beware. It's very sapphic, but
yeah, Hunting Wives.
That's like a pure definition of what the average conservative person in this country is. True. They're all Christian, this and this, but they love to be backdoored, and they're over there making out with women, like, and sleeping with young kids. Oh, but the gays are ruining America.
They have one image of well, if you see the show, one image obviously of a Christian like woman that has everything together.
Yes.
And she when she goes to church, like, oh hi, thank you for donating, blah, blah, blah. And then when she gets home, it's like a whole different. The son doesn't even like the mom, and the dad and the mom don't even talk during dinner time. Like, they live a whole different life. So.
And sucks to be you, because that's not what happens in this gay household, baby. We sit at this table, have dinner as a family, talk about our day as a family.
Everything remains the same.
Actually love each other. So we'll end with that. I hope we answered your question, the person that sent us in, about this topic. If we didn't, I'm more than happy to talk about it more in the DMs. And thank you guys so much again for sending in topics. We will add some with the ones that we already have. It's August, so we're gonna sit down and not only write our monthly agendas, but also now that we have podcasts, we'll do our monthly podcast agendas. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for reposting. Thanks for all the love,
all the support. We appreciate it.
We'll try to add a lot. Yes, we'll try to add more polls and try to get you guys engaged a little more. And if there's anything else that you guys want to hear, happy to add.
Like, subscribe.
you said it last time. Like.
You're so funny. Yeah, like, subscribes. Leave comments. Comments are cool. I like reading comments.
I love reading comments.
Just, we like to hear what y'all think about how everything's going with us and stuff. And And
if it's easier to send it through DM, that's fine too. Yeah. I know a lot of times people are like, I don't want to comment, but I love talking to people. So we both love talking to people. To all my listeners on Spotify and Apple Music, thank you so much. we haven't forgot about you guys.
Sure, yeah. I know.
All right, babe. You good?
All right.
Anything else you'd like to add?
No, I think we're good. I think we hit it. We hit it good. Yeah.
I love you.
Love you.
That is the end of episode 3. Bye.
Bye. Peace.